Jussi, what were the two main principles?
Not to stress too much.
Yeah, I think the main principle is to have a good dialogue, so you have a good conversation in a team, and then you make some kind of presentation. And mental model is really like how you see the world. So in your viewpoint, what is a successful workshop? So, and then you present that to one another. Do I answer a question?
Yes, but I heard like before that you said something like something about talking and doing before.
Ah, okay. Yes, those were that doing beats talking.
Doing beats talking.
Yeah, so it's better to do things than just to talk. And then the other one was use what you got.
Okay.
So use what you have around you. The idea of the game is to improve the team performance and to help people to work better together. And how it happens is that because many times it takes a long time for us to actually be talking about the same things. When we say soon, probably all of us have a different image in our head what it means that soon. Okay, let's meet up soon. So then the one person can be there in 1 minute, and the next one will be there in 10 minutes, and the third one will be there in 20 minutes. So this is kind of a mental image of some kind of like a concept. Or then another story could be that my son Eetu, 7 years old, when he saw the first snow come down last year in November, he said, "Hey Ville, look at there's snow, let's go play outside." So he immediately saw an opportunity to play with the snow. And then what I saw was this wet slush kind of a cold thing that, okay, the first snow is not like a Christmas Santa Claus snow that is playful, and it's very wet and like not so nice for me, but for him it was immediate opportunity to play, and his mental model about snow is that, okay, it's a time to play. And for me it was, okay, it's wet and cold and dark outside, I don't necessarily want to go there, but that was a different idea. So the point of the game is to help you to talk about different concepts and different ideas. And as a mental model, maybe one definition of it, it's that it is your view of the world. So the picture in your head how you see the world. So for example, what could we say? Mental model about a nice camp in Finland. I don't know, can we call it a camp? So we have a certain ideas what's made of, how do you make that kind of camp. But I think we can, it's an easy game. So on each round we pick 3 cards. We take one question card, and then we take one presentation card. And in the game there are different ways to present your mental models. So maybe the easy one is just talking. Well, some people are good at talking, so this is easy for the ones who know how to talk. Then there is another one called prototype and build. And this is a prototype and build. And this is where you have to build the mental model and use that, well, I cannot say building, but the structure or artifact to explain what your mental model is. So this is, and there are 2 rules for building things or concretizing things. First is doing beats talking, and use what you got. So you don't need a massive 3D printer or laser cutter to build a prototype of your mental model, but just what you find around and make it some kind of concrete 3-dimensional thing. Then there is acting, so you can make a little play or pantomime or something like that. Then there is riddle, and riddle is a kind of question or a game or something like that. And then there is drawing, so you have to draw the mental model. And finally there is a wild card, and this can be any of the above, any of the mentioned, or then it can be something totally new. So it's a different options. Okay, so maybe you can help us. And then the other one is operative modes. So I think we put the single. I think the single as well. Yeah. So there is a single, so just by yourself for a moment. Couple with a partner, someone. A small group that can be 3 to 5 people, and then a big group that can be 5 to 8 people. So different group sizes for you to talk. And the idea is that you first talk a little bit, and then you make a way for others to show it to others. And we have a couple of warm-up questions. We can start with that. And mental model is the picture in your head how you see the world. So what's your way of seeing the world? I think we all have a different way to see the world. So this is your picture. And okay, let's take this one as a warm-up question. So the first question is, I choose this now. What is your mental model about successful workshop? What is your mental model about successful workshop? Cool. Then I actually take the single out. So maybe Jussi, you can be a volunteer here. You know where they are. We need to shuffle the deck a little bit.
This one.
Okay, thanks. Small group. So from 3 to 5 persons, and we can do this in. You don't have to go to the teams, the pandas and bears, but you can just go and mix everyone together. So from 3 to 5 people, and then the presentation mode. Okay, this should go the other way.
Wild card.
Okay, so you can do a freestyle. Whatever the style you want to make to present the mental model. So we will have 5 minutes time for you to have a talk and in a wild style present the mental model of a great workshop to the rest of the group. Any questions?
Can we divide now people?
It will come in a chaotic order. So you will just find groups of 3 to 5 people, and then you do in a wild style presentation about the successful workshop.
Okay, I have one question. Can you repeat these 2 main principles of mental model game?
Jussi, what were the 2 main principles?
Not to stress too much.
Yeah, I think the main principle is to have a good dialogue, so you have a good conversation in a team, and then you make some kind of presentation. And mental model is really like how you see the world. So in your viewpoint, what is a successful workshop? So, and then you present that to one another. Do I answer a question?
Yes, but I heard like before that you said something like something about talking and doing before.
Okay, yes, those were that doing beats talking.
Doing beats talking.
Yeah, so it's better to do things than just to talk. And then the other one was use what you got.
Okay.
So use what you have around you. Okay, so in 5 minutes. Okay, maybe we can, to avoid too much chaos, let's do this first one in the teams that you have. So this is easier, so we don't need to spend time on finding the groups. But go to your teams and you will have a, let's say I give you a bit more time even. We'll be back here in 7 minutes, yeah? I don't necessarily want to go there, but that was a different idea. So the point of the game is to help you to talk about different concepts and different ideas. And as a mental model, maybe one definition of it is that it is your view of the world. So the picture in your head, how you see the world.